Hello, my amazing people. How are you guys doing once again? It's always very, very glad to be in your midst. I'm so happy to be in your midst once again, okay? So now, still on the Ooni of Ife's palace gist that we are having and the current updates. Though this one has to do strictly with Queen Naomi, that's the stories from our own end, really. And what is just filtering in right now from the grapevine is that our own dear Queen Naomi, following, the back and forth situations, and how the situation has deteriorated between her and the Ooni of Ife, we are hearing, the news just filtering from the grapevine right now is that Queen Naomi has received more spiritual support from no other person than our own dear Reverend Esther Ajayi, and they said this is just coming in. Not too long ago, we had the support that came from our family. Don't forget that our Queen Naomi is still a very young lady. Forget the fact that she's matured. And she behaves very maturely. Regardless of that, she's still a very young lady, and she has seen so much. So. Uh, for her to have received support from her family, I think that is coming at a good time and it's so commendable. So what we are hearing right now is that Reverend Esther Ajayi has also, stopped by, you know, to visit Queen Naomi, just to, wish her well and pray for her, as we heard. Okay, Reverend Esther Ajayi is no stranger to us Queen Naomi fans worldwide, as she has been both a friend to Queen Naomi as well as the Ooni of Ife himself. Okay, so so this is no stranger. And one thing I respect about this woman of God so much is that she has been a very good friend, to both of them. And she doesn't support one side and leave the other side. She has been playing the role of a proper spiritual uh, spiritual mother to Queen Naomi over the years. Okay, she's very good at balancing situation, and from the report we've been hearing over the years, she has always been there for our dear Queen Naomi. Okay, so she's been one of Queen Naomi's spiritual fortress, like I said, over the years, So she has been a very strong support base for her. She's been there all through the bad, the ugly, the not so ugly, the very bad and the very, very ugly and nasty times, she has gone through. Always there, encouraging her, praying with her, motivating her, providing some sort of tutelage and mentoring all this while, So this is what she's known for. So I'm not surprised at this time, saying that Queen Naomi's name has been, disparaging so in very clear terms by the that comment or speech that was made by the Ooni of Ife, saying that this thing possibly could put her in a very low ebb. So she has come up, to visit Queen Naomi and show her support and wish her well and pray for her. This is one of the beautiful things she has been doing, and I'm not surprised that at this time, she's doing this again and again. So this is what we are hearing, okay? Because don't forget that Reverend Esther Ajayi is like a mother, age-wise, and even in terms of the works of the Lord, she's up there, So she's not just like a friend, but she is like a mother, And if we say she has been like a spiritual mother to Queen Naomi, I don't think it's out of place. I think a lot of you will agree with that, looking at the role she has been playing in our life all these years, okay? And we hear she's not stopping that role she has been playing, because that is what motivated her at this time to actually, take it upon herself, in spite of her very, very busy schedule, to go pay Queen Naomi a visit, to offer her spiritual support. She was said to have told her, that is, told Queen Naomi that rejoice and be grateful, because because you have received much grace from your Maker. She further said it would have been another story, but for God's grace, which she has, that is, which Queen Naomi has in abundance. If this is coming from no other person than the spirit-filled Reverend Esther, that should tell you a lot about the kind of grace that our own dear Queen Naomi actually carries. We're talking about this grace that is following this woman. Honestly, the Reverend Ajayi is just reconfirming what we already know, that if not for this grace that has been following this woman, perhaps who knows what the enemies will have done to her. Honestly, this is something that we should all begin to thank God for. If not for this grace, with her naivety and her innocence, what do you think would have happened to her? Okay, so I'm not surprised that our own Reverend Ajayi is, making allusions to that. I'm not surprised at all. You know, so she was alleged to have also told her. Let me paraphrase now. I'm just a call away. Wow, wow. When you are down there and you have people coming around and there's someone telling you to your ears that I'm just a call away. Should you need my assistance? Man, Amen. You can. This is so encouraging. This is so beautiful. I've always known Reverend Esther Ajayi as a very good woman. We know no one is perfect, no matter what we hear about her in the public domain. I think generally, as a person, she's just, God's gift to Queen Naomi. It's not everyone that will speak to you in this manner. A lot of people, when they see that you are down there, that's the time they elope, they leave you. But for Reverend Ajayi to go out of our way to go pay this visit and go ahead to say, I So, as I was saying before that interruption that came, okay, sorry about that. So, as I was saying, I said, this woman of God has been there for Queen Naomi, and she has played a role as not just a spiritual mother, but as a friend, a dear friend to Queen Naomi. Okay, so this is what we heard, and we felt that we have to bring this to your doorstep. Okay, and for me, I think this is what true friendship is all about in this life. It is not only when things are going well that you see people hobnobbing around you, by trying to show their faces. No, it is at times like this when friends see that you are a bit down and they come around to show their love and support. That is what you call true friendship. I tell you. So this is very difficult to find in the world that we live today. Yeah, a lot of people will come around when things are so good with you, but when things are down, you don't have you won't see no one. That is what this life is all about. So it's really very, very impressive, very, very commendable of Reverend Esther Ajayi to do this at this time. I really want to say we are grateful, we the Queen Naomi fans worldwide. We are grateful for her to her for being there for Queen Naomi at this time. She has always been there, and she's there once again. Okay, we can only pray that God continue to bless her. Okay, because this is truly what true friendship is all about. I tell you. So this woman of God has undoubtedly aptly demonstrated what true friendship is all about. Okay? I don't want to say more than this, but I'm sure what I'm saying resonates very well with you guys because there are times in our life that we've been down there, and people we thought we are our close ones, we don't get to see them. Unfortunately, that is the world we live today. And that is why when you see things like this, you have to appreciate people like that. So I'm going to say once again that may God bless her for all she does in this life. Amen. So this is what we heard, and the story was really so interesting to me, and I felt like okay, I have to bring it down here for you guys. And I know in the days ahead, more very close friends or true friends of hers will show up, because she needs all the support that we can give to her. Even though I know that, support or no support, because of the kind of grace she carries, she will always find her level. Like I said in one of our videos, she's just a happy soul, she's someone that you can't put down, no matter what you try. If not for the grace of God that she carries, with all the avalanche of negativity all around her, from when she was so naive at the palace up to when she was reigning as the queen right there, and when she left and the trouble she still gets up till now. If not for that grace, who knows? She won't be that ebullient and charming woman that we see today. So for me, support or no support, the grace she carries is more than sufficient to make her the best of whatever she wants to be. So I'm so happy that Reverend Esther Ajayi, is able to do this for her. We so appreciate her. So this is what we are hearing, and I said I have to bring it to you guys. I'm so happy that this is really happening at this time. So we all Queen Naomi fans worldwide, this is the time to redouble our prayers for her safety, and that of her son, Tadeni Kawo. Thank you so much for listening, for watching, for sharing, and